Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Linear inequalities. Okay, last week we learned about inequalities. Okay, what is inequalities and what are the symbols used to represent inequality. Okay, today we go into linear inequalities. Okay, first let us see this situation. A situation is given to you. A minimum deposit of 100 is required to open a bank account. Describe an equality for a minimum deposit required to open a bank account by using greater than or equals to symbol or is less than. How do you write using symbol inequality to represent a minimum deposit of 100? Okay, what do you understand about minimum? Minimum tu apa?
Nombor yang paling smallest amount.
The smallest amount. So, if the smallest amount is 100, how much can you have? Or how much can you deposit? Okay, the smallest amount is 100. So, how much can you deposit if the smallest amount is 100? Berapa?
More
can
than
you
100.
deposit? Yeah, more than 100. Okay, more than 100. Great. So how do you represent more than 100? Cuba tulis kat situ. Anybody tulis kat situ. Okay, so the smallest is 100. You can deposit 101, 102. Let's say we want a whole number, yeah? Whole number 101, 102, 103 and so on. Can you deposit 99 ringgit?
No.
Cannot. So you must have 100 ringgit to open a bank account. What are other words than smallest, more than? Can you suggest other words to represent the situation? Tadi apa tadi? More than kan? More than. Lagi apa lagi? More than 100. Okay, what else?
Greater.
Okay, greater than. Okay, lagi. Now in this case, it says minimum. Does 100 included or not?
Yes.
Included. So kat sini more than. Kena ada lagi satu kat situ ya. More than or equals to. More than or equal to. Ini greater than or equal to. Okay, what are other words to represent minimum deposit 100? At least boleh tak?
Boleh.
Okay, so these are among the words that you can use to describe smallest amount or minimum amount, ya. Cuma satu lagi yang cikgu nak highlight is that more than, yes, but sometimes you must be careful about this, ya. Equals to. You must think of whether the amount 100 is included or not. Yeah. So in this case, for case A, how do we write it? So kita gunakan simbol. Let's say X lah ya. Ada tak dia bagi simbol? Tak ada kan? So kita buat sendirilah. So X is more than or equals to RM 100. Okay. So this is in a symbol, writing in mathematical sentence, and this is describing, ya. Tapi tak apa, ni describe using, maksudnya yang ni describe using symbol, and this one describe using words. Okay. Okay, B apa dia cakap ni? If A is the minimum deposit, okay, dia dah bagi simbol ni A. Represent the inequality on a number line and form an algebraic inequality for the relationship. So kita kena guna A lah. Sebab dia cakap A dah tu. A. Jadi, so on the number line, since the minimum is 100, so here is Rn 100 and 100 is included, so we must make a full dot, okay, and above, and the symbol is A. Alright, so this is how you can ni untuk jawapan bagi A, ini untuk jawapan bagi B. Okay, this is for question A, this is for question B. Okay, class? Do you understand how we represent using symbol?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let's try this one. Okay, we have 4 situations. Okay, we do one by one together. Siapa nak buat A? Please. Baca dulu statement, baca dulu situation, and then try to explain or just write on the board.
Can I try?
Siapa tu?
Khadijah.
Okay, Khadijah. Please, Khadijah. You do A.
Pak Samad is a gasing uri maker in Kelantan. The time 3 days Pak Samad spends in making a gasing uri is less than 42 days.
Okay. Less than 42 days. So, how do you write in a symbol? Using symbol.
T is 742.
Larger. The T means the day. So, does Pak Samad taking more than 42 days or less than 42 days?
T is less.
He takes less than 42 days. Less than. Ada equal tak? Kenapa tak ada equal?
Because dia tak cakap is less or equals to 42 days.
Yes. Sebab dia tak cakap is less than or 42 days. Because dia cakap less than. So, kalau less than memang tak ada tanda equal lah. Okay, thank you Khadijah. Very good. Okay, next. Question B.
Me, teacher.
Yeah, thank you. Siapa tu?
Zulaika.
Zulaika. Okay, go ahead.
So, B. In a fishing competition, the participants can win a prize if the length L centimeters of the fish caught is at least 32 centimeters. So, there's the word at least. So, there must be an equal. So, L centimeter. Teacher, must put unit or not?
Ya, boleh juga.
Okay. So, L centimeter larger than and equal 32 centimeter.
No, L tak payah centimeter lah. Just put L only lah. Sebab
Okay.
macam confusing kan. L centimeter tu macam pelik sikit. No need unit lah. No need to put unit.
Done.
L is greater than or less greater than or equals to 32. Betul tak kelas? Betul tak ni?
Betul.
Okay, at least means greater than. Okay, good. Thank you Zulaika. Okay, next.
Me, teacher.
Tolong buat C.
Madam Chen bakes a cake that has a mass of not more than 2 kg. The mass of the cake at kg is received by each neighbor if Madam Chen cuts the cake into 10 equal slices for her neighbors.
Macam mana tu? More than. So how much each neighbor gets? Each neighbor kan tanya ni. How much is received by each neighbor if Madam Chen cuts the cake into 10 equal slices for each neighbors? How much is the cake? The
2
cake
kg.
itself
Less
is
than 2 kg.
Less than 2 kg. So the cake, tulis dulu lah. Cake is less than 2 kg. And then we divide with 10 because 10 neighbors. Yeah, you divide 10. We want to know how much. So actually here you divide 10. Sebab dia bagi 10 tu 10 orang. Okay. Page 4 Construct a linear inequality based on each of the following situation. The price RMX of a double-story terrace house is 450,000 and above. And above. So, macam mana nak tulis ni?
X
Greater
is
than.
greater than and equals to
X is greater than and equals to 450,000.
1,000.
Okay. RM lah. Pilih RM. Okay. B. The passing mark of mathematics test is 50. Hajar obtained Y marks and she failed the test. So how much that Hajar get? Berapa dia dapat?
Less than 50.
Hajar marks dia Y Y is less than 50. The total number of participant K of 5 debating team, if each team cannot have more than 6 people for a competition. Apa ni? The total number of participant. Oh, ada 5 team. Participant dia K. If each team cannot have more than 6 people for a competition. Oh, okay. So, dia nak participant untuk each team. Dia nak total lah. Total. Okay. 5 tu bukan pengganggu lah. So, if you have 5 teams and every team has 6 people, so macam mana nak buat ni?
Mula-mula 5 times 6, lepas tu K is less than or equals to 30.
Okay, so 5 times 6 ini untuk apa? What is this?
6
Kalau
people.
semua teams dia ada 6 orang.
So this is the total. Okay, right? This is the total, total participants. But they can have 6 or less kan? So how do you write the total K ni? How do you write
K is less than or equals to 30.
K is less than or equals to 30. Very good. Right. D. D macam mana? Okay, how do we do D? Puan Kasum has reward points card and shows every 5 ringgit spent. Puan Kasum spent Q and is eligible to redeem exclusive prizes. So Puan Kasum is eligible for exclusive prizes. Berapa banyak dia kena spend untuk dapat kelayakan cabutan bertuah ni? Bukan cabutan bertuah, prize lah, hadiah. How do you get 700? Oh, ni ada tak nampak ni. Sorry. Apa tulis kat sini?
Collect at least 120 points and you are eligible to redeem exclusive prizes.
120 points. Every 5 ringgit spent. Every 5 ringgit spent, how many points does she get? 1 point je lah. Setiap 5 ringgit dapat 1 point. So she has to have 120 points. Jadi how much must she spend to get 120 points? Dia kena spend banyak mana? Tadi siapa yang tulis tu? 600. How do you get 600?
120 times 5.
120.
Okay, tulis. Write down the working. Like that. Okay, and then who is doing that? Buatlah terus. Times 5. So RM 120. Okay, cikgu rasa macam ni kot. Bukan RM 120. 120 points multiply RM5. Okay. 120 multiply RM5. Like that. because every point is 5 ringgit. So there you get RM 600. And then how do you write the inequality? Because dia mesti spend at least 600 ringgit. Okay, thank you. Who is doing this? Betul Boom. Alright. So sekurang-kurangnya spend 600 baru boleh redeem exclusive price. Okay, dapat So kena baca ayat tu betul-betul lah. Okay, next. Now we go to another part, soft linear inequalities. Dia sama je macam nak solve linear equation. Sama Satu je beza dia. Satu saja beza dia. Bezanya dekat when you have to multiply or divide negative number. When you have to divide or multiply negative number, what must you do? Last week kita ada buat. What must we do when we divide or multiply negative number?
Tukar dia punya
simbol.
Tukar dia punya direction symbol tu Symbol less than jadi greater than and vice versa. Okay? Alright. So let us try this. For A, you are given x minus 2 is less than or equals to 6. So buat saja macam kita belajar dalam linear equation, backtracking ke, apa lagi? Equality concept ke, dua cara tu lah. Okay, then x is less than, apa kita buat dengan 2? Negative minus 2 kita buat apa?
Tambah 2.
Jadi
Plus
tambah
2.
Plus 2. So because the operation is plus 2, you add 2. Your symbol here doesn't change. It remain symbol remain. So x is less and or equals to 8. That's for A. B, we have 7x is greater than or equals to 28. Now we do the backtracking. You just divide 7. So x is greater than or equals to 28 divide 7. So you get x is greater than or equals to 4. So symbol doesn't change Okay, for C, negative x over 3 is less than 9. Now if I want to leave x only here, only x on the left side, what do I do with the 3?
Times 9.
Times 9.
3.
Times 9.
Times 9.
3 times 9. What about the negative? Bawa sekali lah. Bawa sekaligus terus. Okay, terus bawa sekaligus. Alright, so 9 here, you multiply negative 3. Now, what about the symbol?
Change.
You have to change the direction of the symbol. Okay, because you multiply negative 3. So jadi x is greater than negative 27. Alright. Okay, let's see D. We have 7 minus 4x greater than 15. Nah, kita bawa dulu 7. So tinggal negative 4x is greater than 15. 7, what happened to 7?
Minus 7.
Minus 7.
7, yeah. Okay, so sini kita ada negative 4x is greater than 8. Okay, now what do we do is with the negative 4? In order to leave x only here, you are going to divide negative 4 here. So whenever you divide with negative, you must change the symbol direction. Okay, jadi tak muat lah. Sekejap kecilkan. So therefore our x is less than negative 2. Okay? Faham tak? Bila masa nak tukar tanda, bila masa tak payah tukar tanda. Any question? Okay, macam mana kalau kita nak label in a number line? Okay, let us represent this on the number line for A, B, C and D. Siapa nak try buat kat sini, buat kecil je lah kalau muat. I hope you can volunteer and just mention your name and which number you want to do. So that tak bertindih lah dengan orang lain.
Teacher nak buat yang B.
Teacher, can I do
B dah ada.
A.
C lagi. A, siapa nama? Maisarah A. B tadi siapa? Okay, cikgu dah ada 3 orang. Buat sekarang. Seorang lagi untuk D. Seorang lagi untuk
Saya
D.
teacher.
Okay, teruskan Zulaikha. Zulaikha, the circle on the arrow, is it shaded or empty? Empty circle. Zulaikha, you are doing D kan?
Yes.
Should be shaded or empty?
Shaded is supposed to be a full circle. Wait.
Are you sure? How do we determine whether to be shaded, fully shaded, or to make it empty? Empty circle, how? Macam mana kita nak decide whether to shade the circle or not?
Equal.
Kalau ada equal, kalau ada equals to, then kita shade. If no equal sign, kita buat empty circle je. Macam tu. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so A less and or equals to 8. Okay, betul. B greater than or equals to 4. Okay, betul. C greater than negative 27. Okay, correct. And D less than negative 2. Okay, correct. Okay, very good. Thank
Teacher,
you.
can I ask?
Yeah.
Yang 4D tu, yang 15 minus 7 tu, kenapa tak payah tukar simbol?
Sebab dia tolak. Sebab kalau tolak negatif tambah tolak, dia memang dia tak tukar simbol. Darab pun tak tukar simbol. Kita hanya tukar simbol bila bahagi atau multiply negatif. We must remember, divide or multiply negatif, baru tukar simbol. Kalau tambah tolak nombor negatif, contohnya kan 15 tolak negatif 2 contohnya. Yang tu tak tukar sebab dia tambah tolak operasi dia. Kalau operasi dia darab bahagi nombor negatif saja, baru kita tukar simbol. Okay?
Okay, thank you teacher.
Welcome. Okay, next slide. Okay, siapa nak buat ni? A,
Saya
B.
teacher.
Okay, Zulaikha buat A. Muat ke? Zulaikha buat dulu. Okay, B, stand by orang lain ya.
I want to do B.
Okay, siapa tu? Khadijah. Okay, Khadijah B. Nanti kejap tunggu ni. Okay, so tak payah dah ni. Ni tanda equal kat sini tak payah dah. Just this one. Right? Okay. Right. Cikkan sikit. Okay, now B boleh start. Cakaplah sikit, Khadijah, supaya tak sunyi.
So I bring the negative 2 over here, so it will become bahagi.
Okay, bahagi negatif 2.
So X is less than negative
9.
9.
You divide negative 2. Okay, class, what's your comment? Class, what's your comment? Do you agree with
Tukar
Khadijah?
simbol.
Khadijah, you have to change the sign.
Direction.
Okay, Khadijah? Betul kan tu?
Okay, teacher.
Betul kan? Nombor negatif tu betul. The sign. I mean the direction of the sign less than or less than dia jadi greater than.
Oh, okay.
Because you divide negative, yeah? Because you divide negative. Yeah. When you divide negative, simbol dia tukar, simbol dia tukar because of the negative. Okay, sebab you
Okay, teacher.
divide negative. Okay, next C, siapa nak buat C?
Me teacher.
Siapa nama tu? Oh lama, kejap cikgu Marisa. Kejap cikgu resize dulu. Okay. Okay, negative 7. What do you mean? Marisa, cuba Marisa baca. Read your yang atas tu. The first line. Marisa perasan tak? Tersilap tulis Okay, dah siap? Okay, cuba tukar, tulis dulu variable on the left side and the number on the right side. Add another sentence, yes. X. Okay, so this is what rule is this? Kita tukar je tempat dia. X is less than negative 21. Yes, correct. Thank you, Marisa. Okay, let us see.
It's Alisa.
Alisha. Oh, Alisha. Okay, salah dengar. Sorry. Thank you, Alisha. D. Siapa nak buat D?
Can I do D?
Siapa tu?
Izzati.
Okay, Izzati.
I try this.
Sambil explain, sambil sebutlah what you are writing.
Okay, so 16 minus 5x is
Okay, cikgu resize kejap ya.
okay, teacher.
Kejap, because it's too. So Okay, kelas. Izzati buat jawapan akhir dia betul. Correct. For the last answer, correct. But for the working, sini okay, correct. Negative 4 minus 16. And so negative 5x is less than equals to negative 20. And then here, over here, Izzati already divide the negative 5 here. So when you divide the negative with negative number, dekat sini pun kena tukar terus. Whenever the process dah berlaku, proses dah tulis kat situ, then the sign also must follow. Tanda less than tu kena tukar lah jadi greater than or equals to. Understand? Jangan tunggu jawapan akhir.
Yes, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
So whenever the process is already done, it straight away change the sign. Okay, very good. Thank you. So now you have a situation to solve. You have a problem to solve.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, please read the situation.
Yes, teacher. Fatima is working part-time as a canned drink seller. She is paid 10 cents for every canned drink sold. She wants to earn at least RM20 per hour. Calculate the number of canned drinks that she needs to sell in an hour in order to achieve her target.
Siapa yang dah ada idea tu bolehlah tu conteng kat sini. Okay.
Dia nak dapat RM20 per hour.
Okay, dia nak dapat RM20 per hour. How do you think she can get that RM20?
By selling cans.
She is selling cans. So how many can must she sell?
So 10 cent average.
Satu can 10 cent. Jadi nak dapat 20 macam mana? Dia nak buat apa nak dapat RM20?
Teacher tukar dia punya sen boleh ke teacher?
Oh, mestilah kena tukar lah.
Okay teacher.
Okay, Izzati nak try tulis ke?
Okay teacher.
Cuba tulis sebab orang lain ni senyap je kalau cikgu nunggu orang lain tak tahulah. 1 can 10 cent. Okay. Okay, very good. So you state the situation. You just write down what is needed. Okay, when you do the 2000 divide 10.
Yes teacher.
Okay, what are you doing here? You're trying to find number of can. Yeah?
Can. Yes.
Okay, number of can. Itulah ni. Number of can. RMX is greater than RMX.
200.
Is it RMX? Read the final sentence from the situation.
Okay teacher.
Baca balik. Cakap apa?
Actually I want to write but my Jamboard is I have been kicked out from my Jamboard.
Okay, so anybody else boleh bantu. Izzati dah buat separuh jalan. Dia nak apa dekat sini? From
Number of
can. Yeah, number of can. Have you got the number of can?
Yes.
How many?
200
is
200 can. So, yang ni, yang bawah ni. Betul tak ni RM?
No teacher.
Bukanlah kan? Bukan RM lah. It's not about ringgit. It's about how many cans you have to sell. So, X is the number of cans lah. X is the, you kena tentukan dulu apa dia variable kamu. Yes, our variable is X, but what is X? X is the number of can. Okay. So, skip. Okay.
Teacher.
Tak siap lagi ni. So, you have to write nak achieve target ni macam mana? Berapa banyak dia kena jual?
200.
200. Teacher, kalau X tu mesti kena number of can teacher.
Yes. In this case, sebab kita nak calculate ni number of can. Memang kita tak tahu number of can berapa. And he says, the question says at least. So does she has to sell 200 cans only?
No, she can sell more.
She can sell how many?
120.
199. Can she sell 199 to get 20 ringgit per hour?
No.
How many must she sell?
More than
200.
200.
More than 200.
More than 200. Yes, more than 200. Bukan more than. More than, sambung lagi ayat lain. More than
and equals
More
to.
than or
yes.
equals than.
More than or equal to 200 can. Alright? So first you must understand the situation. You must understand what is our unknown here yang kita nak cari tu. And then kita fikirkan apa simbol yang sesuai ni. Lebih besar, lebih kecil, lebih banyak. Sama dengan fikirkan. Lepas tu benda-benda gini lah, yang ni pun kena fikirkan juga. So, solving problems. Solving linear inequalities. Sometimes this is just routine kita panggil. Rutin biasa, practice macam mana nak solve linear inequalities. And what's important is that you know how to apply. You know how to apply to solve the real problem, day-to-day problem like this one, for example. Okay, ada soalan? Cikgu bagi mesti ada berapa contoh? Ada 2, ada 1 lagi. Okay, let's try this one.
Me teacher.
Siapa nama?
Alisa.
Arisa. Alisha.
Alisa.
Okay, baca.
Sadia has 120 ringgit in her savings account and she saved RM40 per month. What is the minimum number of months that Sadia has to save her money so that her savings can exceed 500 ringgit? Give your answer to the nearest whole number.
Alright. So, cadangan kelas. Tolong keluarkan maklumat yang ada kat sini. So, cikgu macam tadi yang kita buat tadi tu lah. Unknown kita apa? What is our unknown?
Minimum
number of
amount that
months.
Sadia has to save her money.
So our nak bagi apa? X ke Y? Y lah. Y is number of. Okay. Y is the number of months. Okay, lagi apa lagi kita kena buat?
Find the month.
Find the month. Okay, macam mana? Tolong.
500 divide 40.
Okay, sebab kita nak 500. So 500 divide 40. Okay, kenapa divide 40?
Because each month she save 40.
Yes. Each month she saves 40 ringgit. Alright. Lepas tu, okay, let's try. 500 divide 40 equals to, berapa ni dapat?
12 ringgit and 50 cents, but it wants the nearest whole number.
50 cent. 120 ni nak guna masa bila?
Minus.
Okay, now how to use that 120? She already has that 120 in her account, and she wants to make it more than 500. Tadi Izati kata minus.
Minus.
Kenapa minus?
500 minus 120 and then baru buat number of months tu, baru divide.
Kan, because she already has that 120. So actually, okay, yang ni bukanlah this one, bukanlah. So we actually have to minus 500 minus 120 and then you divide 40. So you get calculator cepat.
9 ringgit and 50 cents.
380 divide 40. Berapa ringgit?
9 ringgit 50 cents.
950. 950 is
Month.
berapa bulan? Bulan ke? 950 ni bulan ke ringgit?
Month. Bulan.
Month kan? Sometimes we confused. If you are confused macam ni, kalau kita confused, kita buat macam ni bila kita divide, yang atas ni is about month. RM kan? Ni RM divide RM. RM divide RM. RM ni kita boleh cancelkan macam tu. So unit dia dah tinggal, tak ada dah RM. Unit RM dah tak ada sebab dia dah cancel. Okay. So 950 is actually month. Alright, so how do you write the inequality if Y is the number of month? You already get 9.50 month. How do you represent this? And dia kata kat sini guna whole number. How do you represent the inequality using y as a number of months?
Um, 9. Y is
Y,
greater
yes.
more than or equal to 950 months.
More than 950. That is Sejati
Yes.
Izzati's suggestion. Suggestion by Izzati. Kawan-kawan lain, what is your comment?
Teacher.
To the nearest whole number.
What nearest whole number? Sorry, teacher. I didn't know.
Okay. Dia kata the nearest whole number. So how?
Y is equals to 9.
10.
10.
Y must be
Y more than or equals to 10.
more than or equals to 10. Do you agree? Any comment?
Yes.
Okay, so boleh lah. More than or equals to 10. Kalau more than 9 tak boleh. More than 9 tak boleh ke? Tak boleh ke buat more than 9? Kenapa tak boleh buat more than 9?
Tak boleh sebab
Sebab 5 dah
cause nanti
lebih.
dia tak exceed 500. Dia nak exceed 500.
So kalau ni kurang tak cukup lah 500 It's not enough. Within 9 months is not enough. Okay, not enough. Sebab kat sini dalam calculation kita dah dapat dah is it must be more than 950. 9 or 9.5 ni 9.5 lah. 9.5 month. 9 bulan lebih daripada 9 bulan setengah. Barulah dapat 500. Sebab dia nak whole number, so kita ambil 10 lah. Okay. Okay, dapat kelas. Okay, next. Okay, ni tambah sikit lagi. Simultaneous linear inequality. Okay, kita ada lagi 15 minit. So, I'm going to show you 2 examples. Please watch carefully and attentively. Solving the linear inequalities simultaneously. Dia ada step yang bukan berbeza, ada extra steps lah. Sebelum ni kita buat simultaneous linear equation. But this one, linear inequalities simultaneously. Okay. So first, you just do, cikgu buat 2 warna berbeza ni untuk menunjukkan 2 different inequalities. Okay, we tackle one by one. You can do them separately, but we are going to join them on the number line. Okay, first let's do the black ink. So 2x is less than 11 minus 5. So x is less than 11 minus 5 is 6, so 6 over 2. So x is less than 3. So on the first inequality, we get x is less than 3. Now let's do for the second inequality. So 3x is less than 10, 5 plus 10. So x is less than 15 over 3. So x is less than 5. Okay. Now you have, we can look at this in 2 ways. Okay, first, if we list these 2 inequalities, yang hitam tu kalau kita listkan, dia akan jadi apa? What are the possible variable? Let's take integers lah ya. Kalau cikgu kata integers ni maknanya whole numbers. Yang perpuluhan-perpuluhan tu kita abaikan dahulu buat sementara waktu. Okay. So if x is less than 3, What are the possible values of x?
2,
2, very good.
2,
Lagi?
1,
Lagi 1, lagi
0.
0 and
0.
so on, ya. And so on. Okay. So, and then we look at the second inequality. X must be less than 5. So, the possible values of x are
4.
4,
3,
2, 1, 0.
1, 0 and
Okay. So, daripada dua list ni, from the two list, mana yang dia overlap?
2.
Kan?
2, 1, 0.
Yang ni kan? Yang ni. Okay. So, daripada 2. Starting from 2 and below. So, macam mana kita nak tulis jawapan? Answer dia, X must be, you akan ambil
Teacher,
nak
kalau
guna
guna
simbol.
number line.
Lepas ni, yang kedua cikgu nak tunjuk number line. Okay, so
Teacher.
X adalah 2, 1, 0 dan ke bawah. So, how do you write in the symbol of inequality? X must be less than 2.
Or equal to.
Yeah, or equals to 2. Yeah, must be less than or equals to 2. Just okay, if we use number line. Okay, now I'm going to show you. So, if we use number line, bila guna number line, you have to use one single number line, ya. Single number line. Okay, yang merah tu, kita dapat ni, X is less than 3. It's less than 5. So, X is less than 3. Sana. Okay. X is less than 5. Right? So, boleh kena shaded ke tak dalam tu? Kena shaded tak dalam tu?
Tak.
Tak boleh shade lah because dia tak ada equal. So, kawasan yang overlap ialah sini. So, kawasan ni je. Jadi, kalau kita ambil kira whole number, 3 boleh tak? 3 tak boleh.
Tak
Tapi
boleh.
kalau based on the number line, kita boleh cara nak tulis. Kita boleh. So, the answer X is less than 3. X is less than 3. Kalau X less than 3, 3 masuk tak?
Tak.
3 tak masuk lah. Kalau based on the number line, you can see that you kena ambil yang ni lah sebagai dia punya sempadan tu. Sempadan tu yang ni. Yang mana berkawasan yang overlap ni kat sini. So, tapi because of the circle, the empty circle ni, 3 ni tak boleh ambil. So, you kena tulis X is less than 3 macam ni. Okay. Nanti kita tengok contoh yang kedua. I prefer to use number line, using number line. Okay, so example number 2. Right, so first one we have, yang ni buat macam kita jawab linear equation juga. The backtracking method, group the like terms and so on. So 8x minus 5x is greater than, belah kiri ada negative 13 kan? So kekalkan dia di situ, and minus 5. So you have 3x greater than negative 18, therefore x is negative 18 divide 3. So x is greater than negative 6. Okay, why I do not change the sign here? In negative 18 divide 3, why I don't change the sign?
Because not
Why? I
divide
don't-
negative. just divide.
Yeah. Because yang kita divide ialah 3 ya. 3 ni yang bawa sini divide. Negative 18 tu dah memang duduk sebelah tu. So dia tak ganggu siapa-siapa. 3 ni yang berubah. Okay. Alright, so for the first line number, okay, this is the line number, negative 6, and then next is yang merah pula, so 3x minus 9x is greater than 20 plus 4. So negative 6x is greater than 24. X is less than 24 divide negative 6. So x is less than negative 4. Okay, so negative 4 is here. Negative 4. Okay, tak ada equal sign. So less than juga ke sini. Yang hitam tu x is greater than sini. Okay, so kawasan yang overlap is this part from here. This is the overlapping area. So okay, let me reduce the size. Reduce sikit size dia. Kalau macam ni, maka x mesti duduk tengah-tengah lah. X is in between negative 4 and negative 6. Just right in the middle there. And negative 6 is here. Negative 4 is here. How to write the inequality sign? With the negative 6, what is x? X is greater than or less than?
Greater than.
X is greater than negative 6. With negative 4? How do you compare? Smaller than. Like that. Understand?
Yes.
Understood.
Okay. Okay, 5 more minutes. Let's try this one. Cepat.
Teacher, can I try?
Yes, definitely. Boleh. Siapa nama?
Rizky.
Rizkin. Okay, Rizkin. Cuba buat A. Okay, Rizkin akan jawab soalan A. Why do you change the sign, Rizkin? Why not change the sign? Rizkin? How do you decide whether to change the sign or not? Rizkin?
Yes, teacher.
How do you decide whether to change, should you change the sign or not to change the sign? Macam mana kita nak tentukan bila masa nak tukar tanda, bila masa tak payah tukar?
When divide negative or times negative.
When divide negative number. So in this case, do you divide with any negative number?
No.
No kan? You divide 4. So tanda tak payah tukar lah. Please remember kawan-kawan lain.
Okay, teacher.
The size so that you have space for line number. Okay. Rizky buat atas sikit. Nanti takut tak muat lah. You can use different color for another line, Rizky. Okay, very good. Nice. Yes.
Kenapa yang 5 tu dia ke belakang?
Dia greater than right.
Dia ke depan tu.
Rizky. Yang biru tu betul ke Rizky? X is greater than 5. Kalau ikut arrow, your arrow showing that the blue is less than 5. Sekejap lagi ya. Okay, so your solution is? Okay. So the diagram is perfect. So how do you conclude your final answer? Okay, if you write like this, you are saying that x is greater than 5, greater than 2. Okay, so x is greater than 5, x is greater than 2. Now, if you are saying like this, x is greater than 2, can you take 3? Can you take 3 or not?
Cannot.
No, this one. Ni yang Rizky tulis ni. Rizky tulis macam ni kan? Rizky tulis macam ni, yang kuning ni. So, kalau mengikut cara Rizky tulis tu, bermaksud, dia kata, x is greater than 2. Kita kena buat kesimpulan. Kalau kita pecahkan dia jadi macam ni. X is greater than 2, so 3 boleh ambil. Cara tulis ni kurang tepat ya. Cara tulis ni, you combine this bila dia duduk tengah-tengah, bila shaded region is in the middle. Macam yang tadi. But in this case, everything is on the right. You can just write like this. X is greater than 5. Satu je. Macam tu je. Sebab dia duduk belah sini. Belah kanan ni kan? Dia duduk belah kanan ni kan? So sekali je. Tapi kalau dia overlap kat tengah-tengah macam tadi, kita boleh buat macam ni lah. Ya, macam ni. Kita perhati cara nak tulis. Kalau dia overlap tengah-tengah, kita tulis macam ni. X di tengah-tengah. Kalau dia belah kiri macam tadi, yang ni belah kiri, dia belah kiri saja. So it's less than. Dan this one, if you want to shade also can. If you shade, it should be this part. Dia belah kiri. So it is more than. X is more than 5. Okay, one more question before we end.
Do I have to explain while doing it?
Yeah, if you can, it's very good. So that it won't be so quiet.
Okay, teacher. So
You don't have to be so formal dalam group ni. You bagi tahulah, you cakap, you nak
less than or equal to -6 plus 3. So x is 3x is less than or equals to 5 plus 4. So x is less than or equals to 9 over 3. So x is less than or equals to 3.
Okay.
So
Okay, very good.
Line, -3 and 3. So x is less than or equals to -3. So I shade the circle and
Okay, next one guna warna lain. Use different colour. Husna, use different colour. Make it nice drawing. Bagi ceria sikit, guna colour lain. Okay. And where is the overlapping area?
Here.
Okay. So how do you write the conclusion?
The conclusion is x is less than or equals to -3.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you. Betul Okay. Okay, class. Any question? Can you do it? Boleh buat tak?
Boleh.
Okay.
Boleh.
Okay, before we end, I just want to remind you that you need to sign in your attendance in the Google form. And I also asked one question in the. Okay, let us stop the presentation dulu. Okay, sampai situ saja. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum, teacher.